The HSA has more tax advantages than any other account. Today, you'll learn why that is and the top 3 strategies to get even more from your HSA. Now, many people say the HSA is the best account to use for savings because it has triple tax benefits. It's tax-free when you put the money in, you get a deduction then. It's tax-free as it grows or stays inside the HSA over time. And then when you take the money out, it's tax-free that time as well. That might encourage you to follow this strategy, which is to max out your HSA. The HSA max for 2024 for an individual, for yourself, is $4,150. When you're in a family plan, you get to put in $8,300 for that max. You get to put in another $1,000 if you are 55 plus. So you can max out your HSA, and yet the average person only puts in $3,000. There's a lot of room there. One reason why they might not be putting in that max is because a lot of times these HSAs are from your employer and you're putting in money through your paycheck. You might not realize that if you're not putting in the max yourself from the paycheck, you can go ahead, put in money to your HSA to get into that actual max level there. You're not limited to what happens to have been taken out of your paycheck. Now, the next strategy to get the most out of your HSA is to actually invest your HSA. There's really kind of 2 ways to go about this. Putting them together really is the way to do it. If you want to invest into your HSA, you actually have to have enough money in there to invest. The average account balance of an HSA is roughly $3,000. The average tax deduction for an HSA each year is roughly $3,000. Roughly speaking, you put the money in today, and then within a year, you're spending that. So what you can do to give yourself more ability to invest is put the money in the HSA, but spend your medical expenses elsewhere, not from the actual HSA. Your HSA is not an FSA. You're allowed to grow that money over time. So when you put the money into the HSA and you spend on your medical expenses somewhere else, that allows you to have enough money in your HSA to grow it. From there, you can actually invest your HSA. A lot of times with your retirement, you're worried about your healthcare expenses, and taking your HSA, saving it, investing it for the long run, focusing it on a time horizon that's longer, allows you that ability to go ahead and invest. Now, if your HSA doesn't allow you to invest, and many people get their HSA through work, many people put their contributions into that one through work. If that one doesn't allow you to invest, that might be a sign that it's time to move to a different HSA. You can transfer money from your existing HSA over to another HSA, or maybe if you're not maxing out like the strategy in step 1 encourages you to do, you can max out and put more money into that HSA that allows you to invest. Now, the third way to get the most out of your HSA is to shop around and find the best HSA for you. There's a recent study that showed that there's a huge difference in the fees and the interest rates that are out there. You might find that the HSA you have right now has a really low interest rate and it has really high fees. There's other interest rates that are out there that are different. I just helped someone move $130,000 from their HSA that was provided by their employer from the low interest rate to another one with a higher interest rate. They followed that first step already of maxing out their HSA, but I needed to help them follow this last step of finding the best HSA for them. And I projected they're about to see $6,000 extra interest because they were able to go to the best HSA for them. Now, when you're trying to get the most out of your HSA, you'd want to find that best HSA for you. So check out my next video where I review the top 4 HSAs in the country, and believe me, there's one clear winner. I'll see you there. Hi, I'm Jeremy Keil, owner of Keil Financial Partners. And if you're interested in seeing how we help our clients get more income, pay less in taxes, and avoid big retirement mistakes, make sure to go to keilfp.com. That's KEILFP.com.